Hello everybody and welcome back to Newegg TV. I'm Steve and we are continuing our coverage of CES 2014. We've made our way over to the Iogear booth, I should say, and I'm here with Ruben. How you doing today?
Good, how you doing today?
I'm very well, a little bit tired, but I'm doing good.
Exactly.
So I know you guys have some new products that are pretty cool, and we were looking at them and playing with them a little bit.
Right.
You want to tell our viewers what we're looking at?
Sure, definitely. Today at CES, we're actually debuting our latest Keymander, our game emulator, so that way people can use their keyboard and mouse on their game consoles, such as their PS3, their Xbox One, and their Xbox 360.
And as we were discussing before, you could obviously connect them, and depending on the game, you might be able to play it, but this is intended to make it so that you can play pretty much any game
exactly.
in the consoles, basically, right
exactly.
now.
All your first-person shooters, your real-time strategies, and your RPGs.
That's going to be the biggest benefit, right? Playing
exactly.
with those. Getting that mouse, that fidelity is going to help you a ton. All right, so let's take a look at what it actually is.
Sure.
So this is specifically the device here, the Keylander, right? Or Keymander, excuse me. And essentially what we have here is a couple of USB ports on the front, right, and some mini USB on the back. I don't want to turn it too much because I accidentally had a disconnect on us earlier. But aside from that, a couple LEDs on the front. And what are some of the features of this particular...
Well, the big benefit with this product is right out the box, there's no software driver needed. So all you have to do is when you open the box, you plug in the USB port into your game console, you plug in your keyboard and mouse. Today we're actually showing off our wireless keyboard and mouse, so you can actually use a wireless keyboard and mouse if you wanted to. And right off the bat, you can be up and running and playing your video games, keyboard and mouse, right on your game console.
And we also were discussing too the additional properties of having, you obviously have separate mouse and keyboard connectors, as well as one for the game controller. You're telling me that's how this device actually works, is trying to emulate the controller's input?
Exactly, we're emulating with the keyboard and mouse everything that your controller does on your game console. The other benefit of having the game controller connected is now you can have direct button mapping. So that's actually one of the huge advancements that we've made with this product, is allowing you to do direct button mapping, so now you can customize your keyboard layout to any of the button sequences that you have here. On top of that, we have our Keymander software that you can install later if you want to, and then add even more fine-tuning and customize your profiles. And that's one of the things that a lot of the gamers have found, is there's key attributes to making the keyboard and mouse much more of a precise gaming utensil, is being able to create profiles so that way you can customize your keyboard layouts, you can customize the mouse ballistics, so now you can control and fine-tune how quickly you want to move left and right, how quickly or how slowly you want to fine-tune your aim down sights, so that way when you're aiming on your targets. On top of that, we have macro programming, so now if you want to have a bunch of keystrokes, you can put up to 10 or 16 of those into one keystroke, so now you can do one real quick button click, and you have 16 actions happening right after that. It's amazing.
That's awesome. That's going to be very helpful. Okay, excellent. And I also noticed too on the back we have a couple mini USB ports here, and I don't want to flip it around here to get it stretched on this cable, but obviously one to go to the game console,
right.
One for the PC if you want to set up the macros, right?
Right.
And then one for additional power, so this way you can power that keyboard and mouse if you need a little bit more juice, right?
Exactly. If you've got a much more high-end keyboard and mouse and you need a little bit more power, you just plug in the power and you're up and running. But the benefit of this product is right out the box, you don't need to plug in the power. You just plug in USB and you're up and running. That's
fantastic. Excellent. So what else do we have over here?
Well, there's actually a couple of things, like you said. We're doing gaming right here with the wireless keyboard and mouse, and the video that you see up on the wall is actually wireless gaming. So here at CES, we're doing wireless gaming with zero latency with a wireless keyboard and mouse. And what I mean by that is the Keymander is plugged into the Xbox. The Xbox is plugged into our new long-range wireless 5x2 HD Matrix Pro, which now you have the ability to have 5 sources in with two HD TVs out. The transmitter itself has one HDMI out, and then you have the ability to go up to 200 feet away from your transmitter, which is phenomenal. Wow. Because previously 100 feet was the distance limitation. Now we've given you a 100% increase on that distance, so you can be 100 feet away. And today we're actually showing that we're doing wireless gaming. And on top of doing 200 feet, you have the ability to add additional receivers. So now you can have up to a total of 4 wireless receivers and 1 localized. So you have a total of 5 TVs running. That's pretty amazing.
And a maximum of 2 different outputs, right?
Right, exactly. It being a matrix itself, that's actually what we're demoing here. We've got hardcore gaming right here wirelessly, and then behind me we have the cable box running. So we got 2 different environments running at the same time off of one product.
Without a problem at all, too. I was trying to play with it a little bit. Looked pretty good. It seemed pretty smooth. I like it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
well, we appreciate it.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, Ruben, for having us come by and talk about your products. I like what you guys are doing here. And thank you guys also for watching. Don't forget to stay tuned for more of our CES 2014 coverage, and we'll see you very soon.